What's going on, everyone? This is it's an unplanned video about the RV. We're gonna go over now that it's here, what we found, what we figured out, and I guess the next steps. So here we go. Happy Sunday. All right, now that this behemoth is here, cleared all of this random junk out of it, we can finally go in. I've got it plugged in to the 30 amp pole that I have set up here. So we're going to go over what we've figured out, what we found, and all that kind of stuff. Get a little air going in here because it is very stuffy. The ACs do work. The back one works a lot better than the front one. First thing I don't like about this RV, they have it set up to where you can only run one AC at a time. So if you have a full camper, either they're going to be comfortable or they're going to be comfortable. Don't like that. Hopefully that's not too loud on the microphone, but yeah, definitely need some air going in here. All right, here's where we are. Going around the exterior of this thing, we knew the walls were somewhat shot. What I didn't realize was how bad the framing is as well. We lost some of it on the way here. It's really rusting. So that adds a lot more work, because not only would we have to depanel this thing, we'd have to reframe I don't know how much of this thing. So there's that. In here, I guess we can kind of show you here. Water damage from there, all the way around. Basically, it has come down almost every wall. This little section is okay. Bathroom, back in here, over here, the bedroom, all in here. All of this is shot. Tub's actually in good shape. And power-wise, there's no power to anything over here. I haven't checked the gas yet. We have power to the microwave, it works. No power to the vent-a-hood, no power to the fridge. And more water damage all the way around. This would be a full overhaul. So, I think I have a plan, and we have a lot of good guts here. We have a good engine, runs like a champ. Good transmission, shifts perfect. We have some good appliances. There's a good tub. 2 new ACs. Got a lot of good parts on this thing, which gave me the idea. If you watched the video, I don't remember which part it was, but it was a Clyde video where we went out to that RV graveyard. The one that really caught my eye was that red 72 Chevy motorhome. I had never seen one before, and it just really caught my eye. Plus, that's one of my favorite body style Chevy trucks. I never knew they made an RV with the walk-through cab that goes back into the cabin. Those are a little bit more collectible than these things. These old Bounders, I've seen them in pristine condition going for anywhere between $6,000 to $10,000. That's asking price. Well, the amount of work we'd have to do to this thing, it's pretty much not going to be worth it. Way too much work, way too much money. So here's my thought. I asked about that red RV and he said I could have it. He said originally it had I think he said a 400 in it, whatever. Well, why not put this 454 and this transmission in it? Get rid of the throttle body, convert it to carbureted, which I've already got. If I think it'll fit this one. I've got an intake, an old Torker intake, and a Holly. Came off of a 454, already sitting in the garage. So there's that. Yeah, why not use all the parts off of this? The other one, the cabin in the back was, of course, crushed, but those were built a lot different and a lot easier to fix. That has that metal paneling, not like this laminate stuff on this that breaks. That one actually had a metal paneling, which is easy to get. And the framing on that is some wood, some metal, easy to repair. And a lot less work. It's a lot smaller, which we don't need anything this big. Why not put this and that one together? So let me ask you guys, what do you think of that idea? Also, real quick, let me insert some footage here of the red one, just in case you didn't catch the video that featured it. So let me know in the comments what you think of that idea. I would really love to salvage this one, but I think it's just not worth it. And if you like the idea, because overwhelmingly in the comments for the last RV video, you wanted us to fix this thing up. There was 1 or 2 people that said, just, you know, trash it, use the good parts, get rid of it. So, let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to see us demolish this thing, I've got a buddy right across the street who would probably have a field day with his backhoe once we get all the good stuff off of this, flattening this thing out and scrapping it. We'd try and use any good pieces out of this we can, which isn't a whole lot, but engine, transmission, ACs, stove, possibly the fridge. Maybe it's an easy fix. If not, you know, we'll look into that. Sink, you know, random things. And put all this stuff into that old 72 Chevy motorhome, which is a lot more sought after, a lot more collectible, and to me a lot more cooler, especially since I had never seen one before, until I went and did some research after we saw it and saw that they go for a pretty penny if they're in good condition. I saw one go for 30 grand. So the only thing that other one's missing body-wise is the hood, which it's not hard to find a 72 Chevy hood. I see them out here, people parting them out. So that's where we are with that. Figured I'd do kind of a short video today, fill you in on that, and we'll go ahead and do a quick little walk around right now, because somebody in the comments got ugly and I removed them, because we don't do that. We play nice here. But basically they said I don't finish projects and I'm turning my place into a junkyard. So I'm going to show you behind the scenes that it's not. I don't keep piling up vehicles. I actually get rid of them. So I'm going to show you where we're at. All right, back here in the back field, got rid of a few. So all I have left, Explorer, which I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. That green Chevy, which that has a good engine. That's about it. And that red Baja. Still have that Baja that we pulled out. There's the Chevy Love. People asked me on Facebook if I still have it. Yes, I still have it. Yes, that is still the giveaway truck. For right now, it's just kind of sitting, because at the pace we're gathering subs, it's going to be a little while before we hit 100,000 subs. I hope that changes. This big project on hold. Of course, we'll never get rid of
Mommy's car.
Yes, your mama's car.
I get to drive it when I get bigger.
This is now her car because, yeah, this was my late wife's car. And her birthday is coming up this month on the 29th. So that's where we are over here. The Chevy Silverado that you saw me using, that 04, sold it, got rid of it. So yes, I do shuffle things. I don't just start stockpiling stuff. I don't have a Rusty Acres, Derek. But let's see what else we got over here. All right, this one just showed up. The guy I got the red 63 for, the old step-side Chevy, he had this old Dodge diesel, Cummins 12 valve, been just sitting, and he said, why not just sell that, take all that money from that and put it into that red Chevy. So he had this Dodge towed over here, and like a diesel, all I did yesterday was prime it, and it fired right up after sitting for several years. Still have the Swamp Thing. Of course, we'll never get rid of that because I have plans for that in the future. Clyde is still sitting here. I'm trying to figure out, and maybe somebody in the comments knows, got to figure out the drive shaft situation. This has been a weird one since this is a 3500 custom dually. The rear shaft of it's a two-part drive shaft. The rear shaft is bent. Maybe somebody that knows these trucks can tell me what shaft I can use, because I'm not finding help anywhere online. Of course, the Zombug, still here. Hulk, still here. And then, of course, over here, the red 63, which just got the parts to put the cooling fan on it. And then, of course, the old shoebox, and then Lenny, the LTD, which we ordered the vinyl top for it. I'm sure it's custom made, so it's going to be a little while before it gets here. Yeah, so I've gotten rid of things. I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, I think somebody had asked about the IROC. I ended up selling that to a guy up in like Northeast Texas who wanted a project for him and his son to work on. So I stopped doing what I was doing and passed it on to them so that way they can continue that project. And then, of course, the Camaro, which we still drive daily. So to the guy that said, hey, your cam is damaged, that thing's not going to run, drive it every day. So just because you might know something about cars, if you're not here and you don't put your eyes on it and you don't see what I'm seeing with my eyes, don't make assumptions. It's not polite. Especially don't be mean about it. It's one thing I'm tired of. I don't respond to mean comments on here. I simply just delete them and remove you because we're not playing that game. This is a no troll feeding zone. So, but that's what we are doing right now. Just little things. It's Sunday. This is kind of our take it easy day. And yeah, wanted to update you on the RV and what the idea is. So let me know in the comments. And as far as that merch giveaway goes, I can't believe somebody in the first hour guessed it. I'm not going to announce it yet. I'll announce it next Saturday because that's what I said I was going to do. But somebody has already guessed, and they guessed it very fast. And I know a lot of you were immediately saying 454. I'm not going to make it that easy. And then a lot of people said 1990. Well, the instructions were between 1 and 1,000, and you're 990 over. But anyways, we hope you're having a great weekend, and yeah, short video just to do some updates, and we'll have our next video up very soon. So we'll see you then.